Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking you off the beaten path, literally, with one of the most iconic off-road vehicles to ever roll out of Russia. This is the 2026 Lada Niva 4x4, and whether you know it as a rugged legend or a quirky box on wheels, the Niva is back with a vengeance. And in this new generation, it's evolved, not just to survive in today's market, but to reclaim its rightful place as one of the most capable, affordable, and unapologetically tough vehicles on the planet. At first glance, the design still stays true to its heritage. The silhouette is instantly recognizable. That compact, boxy form hasn't gone anywhere. But look closer, and you'll see how far it's come. The front end now sports a modernized grille, with bold horizontal slats and the updated Lada emblem taking center stage. LED headlights give it a more contemporary face, and the front bumper has been redesigned for both function and form. Better approach angles, integrated fog lights, and skid plates that aren't just for show. The flat hood, high ground clearance, and short overhangs all scream utility, but now with a polish that shows Lada's serious about competing on a global stage. Along the sides, the Niva retains its signature upright windows and high roofline, designed to maximize visibility and practicality. Wheel arches are squared off and more pronounced, housing new 17-inch off-road wheels with all-terrain tires that come standard on the higher-spec models. Black cladding and side protection panels help fend off scrapes and branches on tight trails. Roof rails are sturdy, ready for gear, and give the Niva that expedition-ready stance. From profile alone, it looks like a vehicle that doesn't care for mall parking lots. It was built for the wild. From the rear, the updates continue. The tailgate remains side-hinged, true to the classic design, but now with stronger hinges and better sealing. The LED taillights are sleeker and brighter, and the bumper is equipped with a tow hook and more skid protection. A full-size spare is mounted externally, and not as a design gimmick. It's meant to be used. The back of the Niva is honest, purposeful, and a clear reminder that this isn't a fashion SUV. It's a tool. Step inside, and the transformation is real. While the outside keeps that utilitarian charm, the interior has finally caught up with the times. The dashboard layout is still simple and rugged, but with modern touches where they matter. A new 8-inch touchscreen supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, paired with physical buttons and dials that are easy to use with gloves. Because yes, this vehicle is made for real weather. The materials are tougher, more durable, and easier to clean. The seats are firmer and better bolstered, offering support for long drives and bumpy trails. Higher trims bring in heated seats, a heated steering wheel, and even a basic but effective digital driver display. The cabin is upright and airy with excellent visibility all around. There's more insulation this time, meaning it's quieter on the highway than its predecessors, though still far from luxury car levels. But that's never been the point. The rear seats fold flat, giving you a surprisingly large cargo space for a compact 4x4. And in case you're wondering, yes, there are still rubber floor mats and drain plugs for hosing it out after a weekend in the mud. Under the hood, the 2026 Lada Niva 4x4 now offers a choice of two engines. The base model comes with a naturally aspirated 1.8-liter four-cylinder producing around 122 horsepower and 170 Nm of torque. But for those wanting a little more grunt, there's a new turbocharged 1.3-liter engine sourced from Renault-Nissan partnerships, pushing out closer to 150 horsepower. Both engines are mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox, with an automatic option finally available on select trims. What hasn't changed is the permanent 4x4 system with low-range gearing and locking differentials. This is still a true off-roader. On the trail, the Niva feels unstoppable. The ladder frame chassis has been reinforced, the suspension tuned for better articulation, and the approach and departure angles remain some of the best in the compact 4x4 class. It climbs, crawls, and fords without drama. It doesn't rely on fancy terrain response modes or electronic gimmicks. It gives you mechanical grip and confidence. On the road, the improvements are noticeable. It's still no highway cruiser, but it's quieter, more stable at speed, and finally feels like something you can drive every day without compromise. When it comes to pricing, Lada continues to undercut most competitors. The base version starts around $18,000 USD equivalent in emerging markets, and fully equipped models with the turbo engine and added tech come in just under $25,000. There's no other vehicle in this price range offering real 4x4 capability, with locking diffs, a low-range gearbox, and rugged design. It's a niche, but it owns that niche completely. The 2026 Lada Niva 4x4 isn't pretending to be a soft roader. It doesn't care for luxury, speed, or mass-market trends. What it offers is honesty, durability, and go-anywhere confidence in a compact, affordable package. For the off-road enthusiast, the adventurer on a budget, or anyone who just wants a simple vehicle that does exactly what it says on the tin, the Niva is still in a class of its own. It's not for everyone, and that's exactly the point. Thanks for joining us on this full review of the 2026 Lada Niva 4x4. If you enjoyed this breakdown and love honest, down-to-earth vehicles as much as we do, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Drop a comment below. Would you take the new Niva over a modern crossover or SUV? Let's talk about it. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.